Whiskey Jason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Now, Elijah Craig 23, there are a few videos out there, but still it's very rare and very exotic. You have to allow me that. All right, so this was actually a very, very interesting bottle because it was distilled 1993 and it was bottled on the 7th of September 2017. So it's not the typical 1990 bottle of the 23 from Elijah Craig. It's cask 73. I'm not really sure if it's just over here in Europe or if someone was in the States and brought that over. I do not know. Johannes, one of my friends, he did buy that bottle. He had two things on his bottle share, and I forgot to ask him where he got the bottle from. All right, so in the spring of 2012, Heaven Hill brought out the Elijah Craig 20-year-old. I actually tasted and reviewed the Elijah Craig 18-year-old. This batch was not very good. It's very, very hot. It doesn't seem like an 18-year-old. It's definitely not the 200+ euro price tag this brings with it. This has a 400 euro price tag, by the way. In October 2013, they brought out the 21-year-old, and in August of 2014, they brought out the 23-year-old. And so now in September of 2017, they have another release batch, and this has made it somehow into my hands. Whiskey Jason, whiskey from the viewpoint of American in Germany, tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. So the nose says, cotton candy wrapped around a piece of wood with some caramel. Ooh. Oh, that oak is there. Oh, charred oak. Tobacco leaves. Dark pecan. Good. Nice. So let's try it. Ooh, it actually gets better. The finish is actually better. Very, very nice. This is what I expected when I bought this bottle. The reports, all the reviews on the 18 were so great, so smooth, so fabulous, and this is just very, 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 very peppery. This is heavenly. This is nice. This is actually very, very good. Nice. Now, I'm going to do something. I'm going to compare the Elijah Craig 23 to the Eagle Rare 17. So, Buffalo Trace, Sazerac, comparing to Heaven Hill. So, my bottle of the Eagle Rare 17 was actually bottled in spring of 2017. So, I have a bottle proof of 45%. Over here, I also have 45%. This was, of course, as I mentioned before, bottled in 2017. On the 7th of September, cask number 73. So on the nose, I think I'd recognize this nose any place. This is a dark chocolate. This is a sweet milk chocolate. Both are very, very nice. So the colors, actually, the Eagle Rare 17 has a better color. This has more of a yellow hue to it, and this has more of a darker. I'm going to try to show this here. You can actually see that the Eagle Rare 17 has more wood color in there, even though the Elijah Craig 23 was in the wood for an extra 5 years, or in the barrel. This is so much sweeter. This is so much more complex. So let's try the Eagle Rare 17 first. 400+ euros. 400+ euros. The oak. It's not over oaked, but it's perfectly oaked. There's no real tiny little bit of bitterness, but not very, very just perfect, just perfect. Even later on, just transitions and just really keeps up that wonderful, wonderful Buffalo Trace, Heaven Eagle Rare. I just love the 17-year-old edition. If I could get it for 80 euros, I'd be drinking it a lot more. But for 179 euros is I think what I paid for it. So good, so good. Over here, in comparison, the Elijah Craig 23. So much sweeter. So much softness. So smooth. You got that cotton candy, you've got that caramel, you've got that all wrapped around an oak charred stick. It's almost too sweet. It's almost too smooth. I still prefer this. This is my A+. The only other A+ I've ever given was the Redbreast 21. Oh, fabulous stuff. This is definitely an A. Absolutely in my wheelhouse, as people say today. Now, value for money, I'm sorry, but 400 euros, 429 I think is what he paid for it, or that's the sample was 30 euros for 5CL is what I paid for this. Nope, it's gonna fail. I'm sorry, there is no whiskey in the world that's worth that, and only that amount of money. So I think I paid 140, something like that for this, which is also too much. But 4 times that much, nope. All right, wow, that was a wonderful. This was my Christmas present for myself, by the way. That was a very, 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 very nice experience. Johannes, thank you very much for selling me that sample and having that bottle share done over here. That was good. All right, WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Please tell others about this crazy American tasting and comparing Eagle Rare 17 with Elijah Craig 23. I'm sure you haven't seen that online very often now, have you? All right, my videos come out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The question of the day is, what is your favorite Elijah Craig product? Is it the old 12? Is it the new small batch? Is it the old barrel proof 12? Is it the new small batch 12? Or is it the Elijah Craig 18, 20, 21, or 23? I would have to still say it's Elijah Craig 12-year-old bottle proof, the bottle of wow, but this stuff is a close second. It's so smooth, so good, so fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.